Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk. We're here in the dying days of our little civilization here on Earth, except, with any luck we will survive. We have 1 day and 20 hours before we are in for a very, very chilly time. So we're doing what we can, and hopefully we can last. Right, now I just want to quickly double check. I saw that there was a freezing sawmill. Fortunately, it is as cold as it's going to be. There is nothing we can do for that. And same with the resource depot. It seems very, very cold, but it is what it is. And there's not much else to be done. Now we do have some technologies almost finished. In 4 hours we will have power generation. That is very good. And we also have a... Oh, hang on a second. That says 2 days left on the giveaway wood. We need 1,360. Luckily for us, we already had a very fair supply, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, now what's this? We have plenty of people freezing. Alright, let's back on up and see where the storm is at. That thing is coming across very quickly, and you know what? I'm actually a little bit concerned since this has already been struck. Something along this line. I think before, when we checked things out, it was something akin to this kind of an angle. I would like an extra coal run to our city, but I think we're going to dismantle the outpost, and we are going to tell them to hightail it right back to our little city. So with any luck, they will make the journey, 13 hours. And yeah, they will have a day to get acclimatized in their nice warm abode, and hopefully we can see this through together. Besides, assuming everything goes well, we can always send them back out if they prefer working in the coal mines. Alright, what's going on here? 4 out of 5, what's going on? Oh, field kitchen. Okay, let's turn on the heater there, since you supply so much warmth to everybody. Let's send another child back out there. We need to make sure that all of these buildings are as active as they possibly can be. Let's just pause for 2 seconds. The generator is ready. Okay. We did what we could to raise the output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible. The colds that come in could kill in minutes. Ooh, that's rather nasty. Let's go ahead and go... let's go for the generator range. I think that would be worthwhile. We already have all the efficiencies. Yeah, we don't need any faster teams. Automaton redesign is worthless. I think we can just do with what we've got. So let's go ahead and make sure that we can keep as many houses as warm as possible. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's just double check. Okay, we have 2 levels of freezing that we can deal with. Now, what is the temperature like at the moment? It is livable. Honestly, that is kind of the baseline I am going for. I don't mind if the workplaces are a little bit chilly. That just is what it is. But we will certainly, when we drop, we'll definitely go up again. And then in the final one, we'll do that too. Hopefully, with any luck, we will survive. Oh, hope has been gained. Okay, I guess seeing your generator working at maximum capacity is a good boost to morale. That's always good to see. What's going on here? 14 out of 15. Yep, coal pile. We will sort that out relatively quickly. All the extra coal is worth taking if we can. You know what, 1 coal per hour, considering we're making 37, that is definitely in our favor. And the more people who are working, the better. Our wood has gone down. Let's see what's happening there, because that does not seem beneficial. Okay, we're going to be gaining 400 per day. So I guess it is all a-okay. Alright, well I guess we're going to leave that there. We have 1 day and 13 hours. Okay, so when the storm hits, that's when we need to have that done.
There's time for harvest and time
You know what? Can we get an extra sawmill out in this direction? Yes, you are working. Let's go ahead and... I'm gonna move you to the higher shift, and we'll also go all day and all night through you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be freezing. Which level is freezing? Ooh, the absolute worst. That is not ideal. I guess if some people get frostbite, they get frostbite. But I really don't want us to fall short on our ability. Actually, you know what we should do? We should turn off a kiln. We have a couple to spare, if memory serves. Yeah, let's go ahead and close just a handful. One, not the steam coal thumpers. They're definitely not what we're doing. You're nice and toasty. Let's find another kiln if we can. I'll turn that off too. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that should hopefully cut down our supply usage. Yeah, now we're down to 200. Yeah, we'll have that easily sorted. Alright, that's really good. Everyone's still off and hunting. Our food rations are still increasing, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Alright, temples. Yes, we should definitely go ahead and use some of those abilities. Let's find House of Prayer. Let's hold a sermon. That will keep people happier. Where is our big temple? There it is. Giant cathedral. Anything else that can be done? Captain's words. Discontent will fall. Yes. Let's make sure that those faith keepers are doing what they should be doing. Yeah, that's a nice amount of improvement. That's good to see. Alright, now let's also go ahead and switch through. Yeah, so we have those two, they're about halfway. I think now is the time where we go and pull the emergency shift here. And here. Alright, so we have 1 hour on the generator range. That'll go very, very quickly. And we should be able to get ourselves that final technology if there is... Yeah. If there is anything else we wish to take. Alright, let's just double check. Does that automatically improve? Yes, it does. Good, it's good to see that things are warm. I think we may... That is a steam hub. Factory is cold. I think we may... You know what, we'll hold on to the factory. It could be useful to hold on to just in case. Let's go ahead and tech-wise, let's go for the improved heaters. That will be good. That might mean we can keep some buildings working throughout the storm, or at least in the last day or so. I think that's probably going to be our very best option. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do the improved heaters. Realistically, we probably should have started doing that a little bit sooner, but hey. That is what it is. And we've done well so far, so I'm not really too concerned. Also, too, we should probably check out our coal consumption. We're now up to 3,000 per day. I think beforehand we were using about 2,200, so... Yeah, we should be fine. Coal will last for 10 days. That's good. Yeah, I think we can weather that storm. Alright, what's going on here? You have made it to our city, and to be perfectly honest, with not a second to spare. So you know what? I think we can happily go in and tell them you no longer have to go and do all of that work. Stay home, stay warm, stay alive. Alright, now the question is, do we wish to dismantle the outposts as well? Oh, no, cancel that. I was going to see if we got any benefits, and it doesn't look like we get anything back, so we'll hold on to that. and we will keep them working. Alright, let's also check, now that everybody is home, how are we going for vacant beds? We have 34. Okay, I have no idea why this has been fluctuating the way that it has, but it is what it is, and we don't seem to be hurting, so that will be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and keep timer rolling. Yeah, 11 days, we have 37,000 coal, this is good. A little bit of frostbite is fine, we have 20 prosthetics. They will live. Oh, and the wood supplies have been secured. Okay, good thing we did that 24-hour shift. You open the stockpile for everyone to take home emergency wood supplies. This will let them reinforce their houses and provide emergency heating if everything else fails. People feel reassured with your decisive action. Hope rises. Alright, so people are very hopeful, but they're also quite discontent, which is kind of an odd combination, but hey, you can only do what you can do. Let's make sure that if that building is going to be running 24/7, they should probably have a full work shift, otherwise that's just uncool to all those doing the hard yards. Alright, we have... yeah, let's see, what's this? We have 1 day. Let's just quickly pause. Let's just check the economy. In 1 day, we will generate an extra 6,500. We have the space to spare, so we're not going to cap out, which is excellent news. Well, let's go and see what else we can do technologically before things get crazy. Efficiency. Ooh. Or extra heaters. Well, honestly, I think we're going to go with the... heater efficiency upgrade. Actually, we'll get both of these done anyway, so yeah, we'll go for the efficiency upgrade first. Save us a little bit of coal. And then we should be fine when we add the final heat temperature addition. Alright, so let's just have a look. How is our city faring? Nice and warm. That's good. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? We need to make sure that those... oh, the sawmill. Is there any wood there? No, alright. Let's dismantle you. You're unnecessary. The wall drill is fine. This sawmill will keep on going. That sawmill is finished. Let's also get rid of you. Same thing goes here. We probably should have done this a fair bit sooner, but at least we're doing it now. Yeah. And then we're back to that wall drill. And you're busy. Okay. So that will be good. We might be able to put in a couple more things. Where is the... ah, here we go. Oh no, that's a sawmill. No resources in range. Okay, let's... I thought we scrapped you. Alright, charcoal kiln. You are, however, what we are searching for. So let's go for you. And we will go to you, and we'll turn both of those buildings back on. At this point, any of our wood is either for technology or just for consumption to turn into coal. I think there's really nothing else worth doing. Alright,
Go to work. Lord,
yeah.
be with us as we labor today.
We have some very cold people at the moment. Minus 80 degrees, good grief, that is horrific. Those automatons are awfully handy, being able to work in the cold. What's going on here? Steam coal thumper? Let's turn that heater on. We definitely don't want you to freeze. And what are you here? You are our gather post. Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright. Heater efficiency upgrade. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and go for the advanced heaters. So we are going through the absolute maximum of our coal capacity, and we have the Book of Laws. Alright, anything worth adapting to? Honestly, child labour, not that necessary. I think we go ahead and, in this little world, we use this as the crux, the final moment that galvanized us into a new faith. Yes, I think I think it's the only way we can weather the storm. We will have, the introduction of the new faith. All those who voice doubts will be branded enemies of the faith. Everyone must be devoted to the survival of our cause. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Hope will never be a problem again. There are no Londoners, so that's nothing. A public execution space will be built. Some people will feel compelled to fight this war, and some of them will die. Honestly, I think in this crazy little cult that we have created, this is the perfect time to sign this into the existence. And yes, after all, it is the only reason why we will survive, is because of this. So let's go ahead. Ooh, there will be blood. Sir, people are rioting in the streets and demanding that you stop what you're doing. They say this isn't what our faith stands for, that you're destroying everything beautiful and pure about it to gain absolute control over our lives. They shout that this is madness and that you're an usurper, not our true shepherd. Roughly a quarter of our people are determined to fight. The others are silent. Well. The war will be signed. There's only about a quarter of them, so we have a fairly large population. I think it was about 600, so we'll lose about 150. Honestly, I think we might be able to survive, and yeah, if we're going to have a new society coming in after this, we are the ones that have got us this far. Let's double down into our crazy cult-like conspiracy mentality, and let's go. We have people at our disposal. All right, so
A new law has passed.
I think we can survive. All right, what's going on here? Hope is devotion. Ooh, our captain is the voice of God. He is the voice. He is our shepherd. He will save us. Huh. Okay. Well. Alright. The new faith that changes... the night of changes. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You've declared your laws God's will, branding all who oppose you as heretics. Everyone who was a threat to the unity of our city and the new faith has been dealt with. 27 citizens died. All others have renounced their views. Hope will never be a problem again. No one will ever think in these terms anymore. Had to be done. Okay, so... yeah, some people have not survived. Oh, the 27 citizens. I wonder if that is from our initial settlement group. It had to be done. Yep. Alright, yeah. Our productivity has not been hit, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and we'll send some people to the hunters' huts. Let's make sure we keep on getting our food. After all, we can be a snackish people sometimes. Let's go. We lost an engineer. Oh. Alright, charcoal kiln. Let's keep that going. Not going to waste any time. Anyone who has left can now be replaced. After all, that is the way our little cult now works. Alright, workers in the hunter's hut, and I think that is every building. Oh no. Better get researching, thank you very much. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, let's set ourselves here. Yes, with our nice little emblem now sitting there forever. What's going on there? We are building something. Oh, that'll be the execution space, because after all, if you're not going to come along with us, well, you're not going to be going along anywhere. Alright, execution platform. Sir, an execution platform has been set up by the generator. Whenever you order it to be put to use, an enemy of the faith will be executed. This will lower discontent greatly. See. Well, it's not good news for them, but what can I say? If ever we were looking to create our own little world and have absolute power, I guess that's one way to do it. Let's just see, how did that look? Oh, it's yeah, there we go. Actually, I think they used I think they used this here for... what's it? Yes, the Stupendium song of, I think it was We Must Survive. Yeah, great song. Again, highly recommend it if you haven't heard it already. There's a bunch of really good game-based music. Alright, public execution. You know what? I feel like it would be wrong to get an ability and then not try testing it out. Let's, we have a fair bit of discontent. Let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? No. Let's add a few more extra work shifts. Let's go... we'll do ceremonial services, just because that is what we do as a pious little society. Let's make sure that the... Now, have you got any patients there? Yes, you do. We'll give you a little bit of extra food, because we are so generous. Let's go ahead and find... Yeah, emergency shift for the coal. I think that's fair. And then that's an automaton, so that doesn't need to be going. Yeah, I think that's about fine. Let's go ahead and try out the ability once every 2 days. Alright, let's go. Scheduled tonight. Alright. Well, after all, that will be the sacrifice necessary to get us through the storm, is the official story and things. Oh yes. When we go back into our books of history and see what made us what made society happen, we will see that, of course, it was our faith that did this, and only through the sacrifice of the non-believer that we did survive. Alright, let's go. Let's speed things up. We're almost full with steel. Coal is plenty. Let's just quickly double check. We have just enough. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure that everything is built that we possibly could want. Let's go ahead and I think we can build another steam building. That should keep things going. Let's go. We already have one there, but I do wonder if we double up if we get twice the outcome. So let's chuck you here. May as well experiment a little. And then any homes? I think we should be fine. We'll just put that there. And we'll see if that's enough. Yeah, that should also get the factory, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Time to brace for the cold. Alright, here we go. Just a couple more hours. Can we get any more technology done? I think we probably can. Yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. We have a couple more prostheses to spare, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of those built up. Let's say an extra 20. You know what? Let's go for a 24-hour shift. Let's make sure that we have plenty of prosthetics left over. You know what? We'll go for 22. Actually, no, we'll go for 32. We have no real need for the prosthetics, but that will bring us to a nice round number of 50, which I don't think is unrealistic.
Your labor is done.
Alright, okay, so tech. Anything else we wish to squeeze in before the end of things? Sawmills are no longer necessary, so we shall leave them be. Could go for efficient gathering just for the extra little bit of coal. Hothouse selection. A little bit more efficient. You know what? I don't think that's crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and well, maybe we go for the efficient gathering. No. I think we'll just go with the hothouse selection. Make that a little bit more efficient. We don't really need the food, but an upgrade is an upgrade, so that's what we shall take. Alright, let's see about the there is meant to be a scheduled execution going on. Where is the baddie? Yeah, because look at that. Our discontent is getting out of hand. clearly this is the fault of the non-believers. Let's resolve people's understanding of the faith and get that sorted. Alright, let's just quickly double check that all of those workshops are on cooldown. That's fine. And in a couple of hours we'll go ahead and use that too. Alright, temple. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead. Oh no, can't do anything else yet. Alright, we'll have to wait for the next day. Ooh, okay, this is getting tense. Another enemy of the faith. How many more are hiding in our city? I'd never have thought this one was with them. The cost of sin is death. Death to the enemies of the faith. Alright, let's oh. Ooh. That was a little bit meaner than I thought. Yeah, maybe in our little cult we are the baddies. Ooh. Oh well, can't do much about that now. I guess we have the unrelenting power, and so we must hold true. Alright, let's get ourselves a little bit further along. We have plenty of coal. I think we may even start ramping things up. Let's just check the temperature. Yeah, everything is now chilly. I am not liking the sound of that. Let's go ahead and boost that. We have the ability. We are on setting 4 though, which is rather nice, so for our range. So that will make a good sum of difference. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, our discontent is drastically dwindling. That's right. Good 2/3 is gone. Good job. Unfortunate sacrifices must sometimes be made. Oh, and we have 22 bodies. Oh yeah, we should probably go ahead and... not the cookhouse, but our industrial hothouses. Let's make sure that they are using fertilizer. Got to make sure that we have plenty of nom-noms. And temperature-wise, you're in a livable condition. That is all well and good. I think that might be a good spot to call it. We're almost at the iciest of all things, so I think we may end here. And yeah, I think we'll come back with maybe a double episode for the finale to see if we can truly survive the cold. So if you do want to see the final for this episode, for this series, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm sure we're definitely going to come back to Frostpunk at some point in the future. I want to see what the other path looks like if we don't go for faith, but go for purpose. Alright then. If you do, yeah. Now that I've tripped over my tongue a couple of times, I think that's a good spot to call it. So I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.